Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Doctor Who, you guys. I am so very happy to be watching Doctor Who with you again, or you're watching Doctor Who with me. However you look at it, I'm just really happy to be here today. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, wow guys, the last episode of Doctor Who that we ended off on was a pretty big deal. The last few, actually, the whole last season was really great. The last series, I'm sorry. So the highlight, of course, I think, the major takeaway, for me at least, was some of the new information that we got about the Doctor in, you know, over the course of the last series, and particularly in the last few episodes. So I wouldn't say that, I mean, yes, a lot has changed, but it doesn't really change any of the stories that we kind of know, to me anyway, other than it kind of builds on them. There's a lot more to the story that we didn't know about. When it first happened, I was like, oh my God, this changes everything. And then when I got thinking about it, I'm like, yes, it's a huge change. But it really just means there's more, you know, than we thought. So I wonder if we'll get like adventures of all those Doctors that like we had no idea existed at some point. I'll be very curious to see. But like the nice thing is it doesn't really change, other than just the fact that there's, you know, a huge addition now of regenerations, you know. Speaking of regeneration, we got another huge bombshell dropped on us that, you know, the secret of the whole timeless child thing is that, you know, regeneration isn't really something naturally found, or it wasn't always a thing naturally found in Gallifreyans. That's a pretty big that's a pretty big bombshell. And I thought this, like, for some reason, the story of it and, like, the child being experimented on and everything just really stuck with me as, like, that's so, wow, that's so bad and heavy and everything. So, that really stuck with me, even though it's been, like, almost a year now, since that episode. But yeah, we definitely got some major stuff dropped on us. And where we left the Doctor was basically in space jail, was where we left her. Like, she had been a fugitive in one of her incarnations, which, by the way, I really loved the particular incarnation of the Doctor that we got to meet, that we didn't know about last series. I really hope we get to see more of her, because I was just like having the time of my life, even in the small bits that we got with her. But basically, you know, was a fugitive and everything, and the Jejune come and find our Doctor, and are like, oh hey, you're that Doctor. And it's like, no, she's not. She is, but she's not. But she is. So now she's in space jail, and I think everyone else just thinks that she sacrificed herself, because that's what was kind of going to happen until that person came in and stepped in for her. So yeah, so we definitely, you know, we left it on, I would say, kind of a cliffhanger. I really liked last series. It definitely started to feel like we were building towards like a lot of the kind of big epic twists that we're used to on the show. And I mean, in the history of epic twists, this was a pretty big one, because we really came in and like just changed up a lot about what we thought about the Doctor, what we thought we knew. We kind of thought we knew the Doctor, didn't we? And then nah, we did not. So yeah, that's pretty much where we left things. I really enjoyed it. I really want to know more about the you know, now that we have all these numerous different incarnations of the Doctor that we didn't know about, I really hope that we'll get to know a little bit more about that, or, you know, possibly maybe they'll hold off on that for a while. I have no idea. I really wanted to take a second to say how much I love the Master last season. The actor's name escapes me now, but I just love everything that he did with the role. At first, it kind of seemed like it was going to be, you know, like a similar tone to some of the other Masters that we had known. You know, definitely got like the hyper vibe from him right away, but very, very quickly I saw just like what a different performance he was bringing. High strung for sure, but with so much aggression, and I just feel that he really made it his own. So so I really enjoyed him. I wanted to just take a second to point that out. But all right, guys, I don't know what they have in store for us this time, but what do you say we go ahead and we jump in and we find out? Let's go. Oh. Oh no, oh no, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me you're no, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you? So he was behind it? Oh, it's shoot, okay, I see. So it's not. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you thought that. I'm done. I'm done. No. No, it is not. The iPhone is not a Dalek. I didn't like him last time, but now I really don't like him. I hate that, like, she's paying for crimes that she doesn't even know she committed. It wasn't even, like, her. Oh, that doesn't look very tasty. Oh, really? No kidding. Oh. Oh my God, Angela. Angela, the angel. Oh, no, are these all? Oh, uh-oh. These.
You can't eat the cage, believe me, I've tried.
Are these all like, these might all be previous foes?
And yet she coded the entry lock to our DNA, just like on her own TARDIS.
Yes.
Maybe that's.
You've been sleeping in here.
Maybe.
Oh, honey.
What if she needs us? How many times has she saved us?
Face up to it, we don't know how to find her.
She's right, but.
Take the car. Just leave my face. What? Not you guys.
That's just what I was thinking about him.
All about you, very doctor.
It'll work when I do it. We didn't get anywhere near an explanation from him.
If we had the doctor's psychic paper, or we knew how to work that TARDIS, we could get into his...
I love how they're like working all this out on their own.
So we're gonna have to try and figure out another way.
This is hard, isn't it?
It is. It's hard when you're not the Doctor. I'm so proud of them for keeping after it, though.
About this face.
Oh, I get it.
Remember this?
What?
You knew you would look better in these colors than me.
What?
Doctor.
Oh my God! That's a good question. Yes! Yes!
With this inhibitor bubble. Catch you, right? If it were me, I'd call it a
That's
Time temporarily.
that's a good
Two
name.
walls. Only problem is, it doesn't last long.
So hurry, so hurry. Please tell me this is really happening. Please tell me this is really happening.
Have you ever done?
You can talk. Now shut up. You were in here, so I committed a few crimes. Well, maybe a lot of crimes.
A lot of crimes.
What's all crimes?
Left turn.
Mm,
Take the moral high ground with me when I'm breaking you out of prison.
yeah. Mm.
11 seconds till expiring.
Oh, please hurry, please hurry, please hurry. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, he broke her out. I love it, I love it.
15 years to get to the cell next. I cloned them.
You clone them. You clone them. No, why? Why? Like, to be fair, I'm sure the guy probably didn't, neither of them realized just what they were dealing with, but still, that's what happens when you just come in and you're like, oh, I can make money off this. Or like, oh, this looks interesting, let's... Yeah, he really should not have cloned anything. And then there it is, and there it is. And there it is.
Which one's my room?
You don't have a room. You've never had a room.
With its own cocktail lounge.
He might get one now.
Message. About the lone Cyberman? You didn't give it to Siberians.
It's a long story.
About that. Ah. Yes. Oh my god. That kind of like fairy tale wonder that you can only get from that sound. Yes.
In space jail?
I was in space jail.
Guess who got her out? My silver fox.
Oh, I forgot. Yes.
Killed me once, long time ago. No big deal.
No big deal.
Cool cops. I know, right? I can be killed, but I come back to life pretty quick. Partially her fault, partially a friend of hers on Earth called Rose. But she's trapped in a parallel universe now.
A rose mention. I love it.
Sir, you are way out of your depth.
No kidding.
What is that thing?
I want to know what you're doing.
Oh, great. He's gonna want that too.
Security, because I just watch your phone lines.
What's the matter with you people?
What is the matter with you?
I'll show you myself.
I cannot roll my eyes enough at this man.
Welcome to the production line.
Oh no. It's a Dalek factory.
If he was alive, or if I was ever gonna see him again.
Kind of connecting over their love for the
Being
doctor.
with the doctor, you don't get to choose when it stops.
Hmm.
Whether you leave her or she leaves you.
That's...
I'd rather not have met her, because having met her and then being without her, that's worse.
Oh, knowing what you lost.
How many people in the universe get to meet the doctor?
That's true.
Let alone travel with her.
Gotta look
We're
at...
the lucky one, Jazz.
Yeah. You gotta look at the positives. Yeah.
While you're on
And pray that you get off it
it.
safely.
The joy is worth the pain.
That's life. That's life. I love that scene so much. What a great mentor he can be to them in terms of being a companion.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That's it. That's all you get.
Feeling insecure, because you seem to need a lot of praise.
Oh, calling him out on the ego.
This isn't about you. This is about Daleks.
Please
Hmm?
don't use that word. It has no meaning.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it has meaning.
To billions of people.
Oh, yes.
Hate.
Uh-huh.
Daleks are creatures of hate.
No, no, no. Oh God, no. No. No, God, yes, no. No. Please get it off, yes. Please get it. Oh, there's something on your back. You know I had to say it. Oh. I can't. Please don't ever do that again. And with the praise. Bringing in the praise.
I was born on Gallifrey. Where I'm from, all the lives I've lived, some of that has been hidden from me, and I don't even know how much.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? And how do you feel about that?
Bad?
Mostly angry.
Angry.
While I was locked away, all I kept thinking, if I'm not who I thought I was, then who am I?
You're the Doctor?
Yeah,
Same as before, same as always?
right. You are who you are now. That doesn't change.
Sometimes you get a bit scared because you can be a bit scary, right?
Yeah.
You can be very scary.
New can be very scary.
I'm not done with this Dalek problem.
Thank you, Ryan. For being my friend.
For being your fam,
Thank you for being mine.
more specifically. I feel like new can be scary is like their way of breaking the fourth wall and addressing all the changes that have been made. Be like, it's okay. Oh. Oh no, I was gonna say they're
Feeding clone Dalek creatures liquidized humans?
oh god.
Correct. This is a PR disaster.
You know what?
Who else is bugging me?
The red light is really creepy. Oh my god. It
There are some teething issues with the
I'm sorry, teething issues? I don't think you no.
completely under our control. So
Oh no. Oh.
Nuclear option that might backfire.
If it's what I think you're thinking, you better stop thinking it right now.
Way too big a risk.
Oh no.
Risk.
Planet threatening.
Any better ideas? Because now's your moment.
Oh. Are these these are like regular Daleks.
The ship you never want to see arriving on your planet.
Oh no.
Death Squad Daleks.
Death Squad
The SAS of Daleks.
Only way more.
of the Daleks. Which is good. Old versus new. Oh god. Dalek deathmatch.
I'm backing them.
Don't be stupid. They will kill you.
Yeah, no, no.
I think so.
Oh. You know what? It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Please. Just go and try it. At this point, I almost like, I'm like, you know what? He brought this on himself.
First the cyber dudes, now the Daleks.
Cyber dude.
Ship is safe from us two bad boys.
Oh, Graham, I love you so much. Fist bump him.
Stop talking weird, Graham.
Don't leave him don't leave him hanging. Don't leave him hanging. Come on. I need Graham to adopt me.
The person who summoned you. She's called the Dalek.
No, you son of a gun. Oh no, that. Oh. Oh no. Even he's like, I'm out of here. When they take the horrible killing Daleks and make a story like that out of it,
Doctor, I've got some good news and some bad.
that's good writing.
Doctor, tell me. You have to trust me on this, Yaz. When have I ever let you down before? I won't disappear again. Yeah, you will. One day you will.
she's starting to get it. She's starting to get the whole traveling with the doctor thing. Oh, she's drawing them. She's drawing them to her.
I called you here and you came like obedient little pets.
Oh.
Been my problem? Yes, you are. Why? What are you going to do about it? 'Cause I'm just standing here in my TARDIS.
And that's exactly what she wanted. Oh my god, there are a lot of Daleks in that TARDIS. Oh.
I'm Captain Jack Harkness, and I'm immortal.
Such a great moment. I love him so much.
You fell for the old switcheroo. Awkward. That's not my TARDIS.
Oh.
Spare one lying around.
Oh.
I'm gonna circuit to make it.
Are they gonna blow up that other TARDIS or something?
You don't. Open today.
So long,
Seeing you later.
other TARDIS.
Yes, I will. Every time.
Mm-hmm. That's who she is, and that is what she does. Oh, wow, I love that effect. Oh my god, that looked amazing.
I was deliberately acting as a decoy.
You are so full of it.
They're calling him the savior of humanity.
Oh no!
On behalf of us all.
How is he still alive, and how did it end up that way for him? I'm just Ryan. Ryan's not going, is he? Ryan's staying behind. Is this farewell to Ryan?
I feel like my planet needs me.
It's home.
You gotta fight for it, right? I've doctor before. I know.
She inspired him. I love it. But I'm sad.
10 months. Maybe not too late. Miss my time with you.
So we hug it or...
Of course you are. Ryan, I'm gonna miss Ryan. I love Ryan. But I love his growth and his character too.
I don't want to miss out on you.
I think
Being here without you.
I think that's what he wants to see.
The same.
Oh my god, Graham and Ryan.
Always be looking around.
But this is such a it's their choice, you know? Like Jack was saying, you don't get a choice as to when it ends, and they chose.
We do get aliens in Sheffield.
Oh, bringing that full circle around. Ryan, here we are. We're back where we started.
Troll invasion, is what the locals are saying.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, there's a quarry in Korea that shut down because the workers are reporting they saw gravel creatures come to life.
Oh, is that a fact? Are they gonna become? Is it psychic paper? Is it? It's.
Psychic paper.
Yes.
We don't get some anyway.
I was hoping.
It's gonna take more than a bite to scare me off. Ain't that right, Brendan?
Right, well, come on in, John.
Oh my god. She's watching over. They both saw it too. Come on, Ryan. I love how many things they brought full circle in this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my god. God, why didn't I stock up on tissue for this? Guys, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. I don't even know where to start. I guess I would start at the beginning where we see her just doing the same thing every day and just being imprisoned, and I think it's they mentioned a few times throughout the episode that she had all that time and all that time to think, and yet there were a few places where I felt like even though she had so much time, we end the episode with her feeling like she didn't have enough time, you know, like she didn't get the time she wanted with Ryan and Graham, and missed out on those 10 months, and you know, in the part where you know, we were trying to figure out what to do about the Daleks, and she's like, I had all that time, and I think the point she was trying to make was like, she was questioning herself, and she realized in that moment, like, I'm the doctor, I stopped the Daleks, and I love that. But it was also funny to me, like, she had all that time, yet here we were in the heat of the moment, and did not have, like, enough time to come up with a plan, because that's just always the way it is for the doctor, you know? So I loved kind of that. I felt like it was a little bit of a contrast there. I felt so bad for her. Oh my God, I felt so bad for her. And just it never seemed to break her, though, you know? It never seemed to, well, I mean, I won't get into, like, a lot of specifics because I don't know what everyone has seen and what they haven't, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but I mean, we know that the doctor is no stranger to long periods of time like that. I'll just say that because again, like, I don't want to, I feel like maybe a lot of people jumped on for Jodie's run, and I don't want to possibly ruin anything spectacular for anybody who might want to go back and check out other stuff, but those who know will know what I'm referring to. So oh my God, Captain Jack. Can we talk about how flipping amazing he was? I love that they mentioned Gwen. That was so nice. Glad to know she's doing well. I love the rapport that he had with Yaz, and I love their conversation that, you know, kind of bringing what we, the audience, know is sort of the long and short of being a companion of the Doctor's to kind of this new era of companions, and kind of like cluing them in and cluing her in. And he made a good point that, like, you don't always really get a choice about, like, how much of the Doctor you have in your life, you know? But then I was happy that I honestly, and again, I'm not going to get into specifics, but based on things that we've seen of the other companions, as sad as I am to see them go, there was a little part of me that was always really, really, really scared about this crew. And a lot of it is because they have been, like, very much from the beginning, like, much more, like, we're going to take matters into our own hands, you know? So it doesn't surprise me that Ryan and Graham are, like, doing their own, like, investigating on Earth, or that they wanted to do that while they weren't with the Doctor. I've always felt that they're very proactive in that regard. And that just made me even more nervous to think, like, they're even more likely to get into a situation where, you know, they're not going to be able to get away out of it. So as sad as it makes me, this was their choice. This was a fairly, I mean, it's always going to be bittersweet, but it was a fairly nice, positive goodbye. And that's not something we see very often with the companions. So as sad as it is to see them going, oh my God, I just love Ryan and Graham so much, but nothing lasts forever, you know? Kind of like what Jack was saying, you've got to just enjoy it while you can. I'm gonna miss them so much. Dang it, I'm gonna miss them so much. But I love to think that I love where they ended up, because honestly this made so much sense, because we had that episode where Ryan was kind of like having a hard time reconnecting with his friends back on Earth and everything, or at least, like, had found them in, like, a very different spot than where he left them, and it makes sense that he would, after some time and after traveling with the Doctor and discovering himself in a way that he hadn't previously, that he would start to, those changes would start taking effect in his life back in his home too. to a degree that like he would want to live out his life there. I get that. And seeing how far he and Graham have come, I totally get that Graham would, as much as cool as it is to see the universe and everything, you know, there's something even more important than that, and that's family to him, and he doesn't want to miss that. So it makes sense, and it really could have been a much, much worse ending for their characters, and I'm glad in a way that like this is how we left it, but I'm so sad to see them go. I like what they're doing with Yaz. I like it a lot. I like that she, of the three of them, kind of has this seems a little bit more of like a bond with the Doctor, and I wonder like I know that they're going to play that out more, and I'm very curious to see where that's going. So we'll see, but I like that, and I like her dynamic with the Doctor. I love Yaz in general, and Yaz was probably of the three the one that I felt at first the most like, oh, I feel like I don't know her as well, and they have just done such a great job of establishing like who she is and what she's about. And now I just like, I can't wait to see more of her. It's going to be very different with just the two of them, but I'm curious to see how it's going to go. And I wonder if we're going to pick up more people now, or if it's just going to be the two of them for a while. I'm honestly not sure. Like I said, I try to stay away. The only thing I knew going into this one was that the spider guy was going to show up again. Everything else I totally stayed away from. And I've been doing the same with like the whole, so I don't know if there's new people coming or not. I'll do my best to try and stay away from spoilers, although depending on like how long it is until we get new stuff, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too long. I mean, there's not a new series starting up right now, but hopefully fingers crossed it won't be long to the next one, because I want to see. I love that we came to the understanding, and like I said during the episode, I feel like a little bit of this, and this could just be my interpretation with them breaking the fourth wall of like, yes, new can be scary, and we're not saying nothing has changed. However, you know, the Doctor is the Doctor. And I was kind of saying this at the beginning too, that, you know, it's definitely not that nothing's changed, but, you know, I have some like beloved favorite stories of what I've seen of the Doctor. That remains how I left it, you know. Nothing, I feel like that specifically is not like being taken away or changed or anything. We're just really adding a lot. Again, I want to see if we're going to get into, because it sounded like she was going to investigate that more based on her talk with Ryan. You know, what all those other lives were and everything. And I'm very, very, very curious to see all of that. You know what? I just like, I can't even get into my frustration levels with Spider Guy, because just at every turn, I feel like he was the biggest, like, just being the biggest a-hole and making the worst decisions, and somehow like ended up on top. I honestly expected this episode to maybe be like his comeuppance. No, it's a sad look at the way that sometimes the way that the world works is that people like that get glory and good things, and it's not right or fair, but you know what? There is a lot of right and fairness, and they show us that through like what the Doctor is doing in the universe. So, also the scenes with the new Daleks and the old Daleks were both amazing, and also just really chilling in the way that the story they were telling just in those scenes with, you know, the impurity and the you know, the Dalek being like, no, but I've given my life, but I'm a Dalek. there's only one way you can be pure, and that's exterminate. And that was just, it really was chilling. It was a very, very chilling, and it was just like a quick thing, but I feel like they told like a little bit of a story within a story just with that, with that tone that they set in those scenes. So, all right, guys, I think I've pretty much encapsulated everything that I want to say. I absolutely loved it. It's going to be different moving forward, but, you know, change is kind of what this show has become a lot about, you know. So, all right, there you have it. Happy New Year, everyone! I hope you enjoyed watching the New Year's special with me. I loved it. It's you know, it's definitely bittersweet, but we got just so many wins in it. And even just like the exit was a total win when you look at what it could have been. They're alive, they're happy, and we have many, many more adventures ahead with Yaz and the Doctor. So and question mark, because I don't know, maybe they're bringing in more companions. Who knows? Who knows? So, all right, guys. Oh, I loved it. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.